This is the guy you go to when the zombies take over. Safest human being alive. Just some update notes. She apologized for the title, saying some people saw it as like distasteful, but she just meant it as a way to illustrate the hardship that he's gone through. She didn't mean anything else by it. And he is neurodivergent. It was undiagnosed until a year after they started dating. And I've talked about it in a previous video before, but my girlfriend has autism, and our favorite show, probably of all time, is Love on the Spectrum. We're big fans of James B. Jones, who, I mean, just a guy. What a guy. Greatest human being that's ever lived. And I will say that just with all of the confidence in my marrow. So yeah, by the way she was saying things, I sensed it. And my blood started boiling and my guts caught on fire. All right, what did we learn in this one, Cliff?
Choose kindness, even if everyone around you doesn't consider it an option.
Bars. That's a youth term, Cliff. You might want to look that up later. Now, before we move on to the next story, 69% of you aren't pressing the button. Come on. I read stories. I run around a public park with gigantic flags. You're upsetting Cliff. My wife got me a cameo from someone I don't know, and it kind of broke me. Update included. I'm choosing this one because I briefly glanced at the first two sentences of the update, and it seemed to give me warm feelings. So we're going in hesitantly. I don't really know why I'm writing this. I'm assuming this will go nowhere and nobody will care, or I'll be told to grow up. But hey, catharsis.
Hey, I'll care.
As a bit of a backstory, I had a bit of a messed up childhood, which is a whole other story, but it led me to working in the mental health care field, which is where I busted my ass until 2.5 years ago when I was hired at my current company. Since then, I've been promoted 3 times. Each time I would tell my wife and ask if we could go out to eat to celebrate, and she would say, "That's nice, honey, congrats, of course we can," before asking 0 follow-up questions and moving on to talk about her day without ever going out or bringing it up later.
Oh, female woman!
Okay, I might have to cut this one. I've already got 2 stories for this episode because they weren't what I thought they would be. I would tell my sister, who would say it's great and ask 0 follow-up questions before unloading on me about what issues my brother currently has. I would tell my parents, who would warn me,